So it's raining and we can't really finish the video that we came here to do, but rainy days lead to something even better sometimes. We've come across Teen Wolf. So obviously not Disney, but that's perfectly okay because Teen Wolf is Teen Wolf. Where are you from?
From England, the UK.
We've met a lot of really cool people from England, and you are definitely one of them.
Thank you.
Give me 5. Awesome. Cheers.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Today we find ourselves at one of our favorite places to be in the entire world, Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Main Street, USA. Halloween is still here at Magic Kingdom, and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. There's another party tonight. We won't be there, sadly. Now, our main focus of the day is to point out all of the things that are here that are overlooked on Main Street. So let's go see what we can find. There are so many characters to meet inside the Magic Kingdom, but between the Chamber of Commerce building and City Hall, in this little cove, I'm guessing that's what you would call it, you're gonna find our favorite character to meet, and that is Snow White.
Would you like to have some pictures?
Yes, please. Please.
Certainly. Should I take them
Yes.
out? Oh, wonderful. There we go. Hello. Now that Snow White's not here, I want to show you my favorite pumpkin in all of Walt Disney World. It's not much to look at, but it's this big guy right here that you can only see in this little pumpkin patch area where they have some of the meet and greets. It's a very large pumpkin, and I think why I love it so much is that this little area here on both sides, it reminds me of an old school pumpkin patch. And I'm from the Midwest, and I know they have them down here in Florida, but it's my favorite thing about fall.
So two of the desserts that we were unable to get at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party are the Halloween Cinnamon Roll and the Not So Poison Apple Cupcake.
I am very excited to eat this. It smells so good. Very fresh, soft and fluffy. All that cinnamon in the middle. Perfect.
So honestly, I'm a little unsure of how to eat this. It looks absolutely grotesquely beautiful. For a second there, I was worried that it was going to be an actual apple. We eat apples. I have a weird fear of eating anything hard. That is a lot of icing. That was a giant bite full of icing, but very good. The Not So Poison Apple Cupcake. It's probably my favorite, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna go out on a limb and save you the trouble if you trust anything that I say. If you do come to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and you are to get only one dessert, that would be the one. So before we begin, I need to point out that it technically is not my birthday, but yet I have a happy birthday, happy 39th pin. It is how old I am, but like I said, it's not my birthday. This will become clear in a little bit. However, if you do find yourself here on your birthday or celebrating something else, all you have to do is go to the Chamber of Commerce, pick up one of these I am celebrating pins, first visit pins or a happy birthday pins, and then you can enjoy yourself in the park. But be warned, if you are wearing this, everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to say happy birthday. So if it is actually your birthday and you find yourself here at the Magic Kingdom, there are some secrets like this. A birthday phone call from one of the characters. So this is Sam. He's gonna call and get us our birthday message. This is like so 1980s. Let's do it. Okay.
You want to see if you can find a toy, buddy?
Howdy, I heard your birthday. So just had to call and say, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday from Goofy, happy birthday to you.
So I just got a birthday message from Goofy. Goofy sang to me.
He did.
That was awesome.
That's it. Exciting, right?
Yeah. It's like a throwback. It's like old school. Our adventure takes us inside the Chapeau, which is a hat store here inside the Magic Kingdom. There is something inside these walls. It's rather unique. So inside the Chapeau, you will find an old telephone on the wall, and if you pick it up, you're going to hear an old conversation. It's pretty crazy. And Jessica pointed out as we're about ready to leave that the telephone itself kind of looks like a character, almost like Return to Oz. You got 2 eyes, a nose, and 2 ears. So next to the telephone, we have Mickey ears for Wally and Eve. And right above it, we have a mirror. And you know what that means? Whenever there's a mirror, it's time for Reflections with Grimm Life Collective.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh. I really don't know what that's about or why we even do this. Anyhow, reflections today. Today's reflection is this. Jessica and I are 100% a Disney couple. In fact, on my first trip to Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World, I proposed to her. Right there. Can you see it? Oh, right. It's so weird. All right, flip your hand over. Ta-da! It is a coffin-shaped ring. Mine's not coffin-shaped. Mine's just a wedding band, like normal people. But it's actually a wedding band from Savannah, Georgia.
When we were married.
Yes, we got married in Madison Square on a very windy day in Savannah, Georgia. And now we live here in Orlando. We spend most of our time here at the parks. In one way or another, you will find us in a park somewhere. And that concludes Reflections with Grimm Life Collective. And now for the Festival of Fantasy Parade. You think it's fantastic? So it is raining, it is getting darker, we may not be able to finish our video, so how about some Dapper Dance?
Boy here, fellas. He's 39 and his name is 39. Isn't that strange?
Thank you. I am strange.
You are strange.
That's right.
Welcome to the club. What's your real name, 39?
Michael.
Michael.
Yes.
It's Michael's 39th birthday, everybody. The last year of his youth. It's gonna be an old man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
It's Florida, people. Looks like our plans are thwarted. We may not be able to finish this video. Oh,
I'd like
brother.
to introduce you to Florida.
The balloons have survived. Look how dark the sky is over top the train station. That is where we are heading. The castle is down that way, and there's a puddle. Do not step in the puddle, but we can see ourselves. Oh no, it's time for reflections. Reflections with Grimm Life Collective. Creepy!
I love it.
So Florida is like this, is it not?
Yes.
You never know what the weather's going to be. It is
It could rain
completely-
for 5 minutes, it can rain for 5 hours, it can minutely sprinkles, or it can be a downpour or hurricane. We have a couple. We have a Michael coming.
Yes, Hurricane Michael's
Hurricane
coming, but
Michael.
I'm not sure if we're going to get it. It is 100% bipolar. Stay out of the puddles, dear sir.
I couldn't be a balloon person. I'd constantly be like boink, 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 boink.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
All day long.
I'm doing
I
it.
just hold them above me.
Ha ha ha.
Help the earth up, boink,
A
boink,
bit.
boink.
Sometimes the wind isn't on my side, but
That's fair.
There's something extra special, extra beautiful about the Magic Kingdom when it's all wet and raining. But for now, we're going to head up these stairs to where it says 2 trains. Jessica's going to go ahead of me. Puddle! Don't step in the puddles. So it is here inside this train station where you will find things like this scattered about. And those are these old vintage retro flip books. Most of them do not work, but this one does. It's Metropolis, Fritz Lang, old science fiction one. Let's see if Jessica can get it to work. Keep it turning. I really can't see much though. There we go. There you go, that's cool.
Doing it very slowly.
The train has now arrived, madame.
Now departing for a grand circle tour around the Magic Kingdom.
The Magic Kingdom is on the other side of that wall right there. But on the other side of the tracks is the Seven Seas Lagoon. The Polynesian is over there. Grand Floridian is over there. And all these people that are right there waiting to get in is for tonight's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, which doesn't start for another 2 hours. They're early. The sky is a lot different from up here on top of the train station where we first started today's video. It's a lot darker, a lot gloomier, definitely more grim. Where's Jessica? There she is. One of the coolest things about Florida is the sky and the clouds. And even more so, the way the sun highlights everything. It just kind of gives us this otherworldly feel to it. And that's Florida. You never know when it's going to rain and when it's going to be so hot your skin is melting off.
Tell me what movie that's from.
Y'all
Dare
want me
you.
to take a picture of it? Pass the ball?
Kidding. No, not kidding.
All right, then I'll give you the update on Jack and Sally.
So thankfully, the gazebo for Jack and Sally meet and greet was temporarily, and now they are inside the theater hall here. So you're in air conditioning, you're away from the weather elements, and it's probably going to be a pretty nice themed room, and I'm maybe a little more than jealous. We met them at the gazebo, and that was great, but a whole themed room would be amazing.
And this is the first night, the first Halloween party that they are inside.
And this is a month and a half into the events, into parties.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
All right, so everything that we came to Magic Kingdom today to do, we are officially calling off. The wind is picking up, the rain is getting crazier, the puddles are getting deeper, and everybody is running. And in the words of Pinhead from Hellraiser, we had such sights to show you. This video pretty much turned into a bit of a cluster, did it not? All's good. That's Florida weather for you.
Yeah, the puddles are really bad.
So it is officially thundering and lightning. Is thundering a word? Thundering. It is thundering and lightning, which means a lot of the rides are going to be closing. And we're going to leave. It has been getting windier, the puddles have been getting deeper. I feel really bad for the people attending tonight's Halloween party. We've been there, we've experienced it, it is no fun. Hopefully it clears up. So with that, we are out of here. We have one thing to say, and that's boo.
To you.
Oh look, there's a mirror, you know what that means. One final Reflections with Grimm Life Collective. Now it's been a while since we had to adorn, to put on these raincoats. And I'm sorry, what do they smell like, Jessica?
Corn chips.
Corn chips?
Smell like corn chips.
For a second there, I thought you were saying feet earlier.
Corn chips.
They smell like corn
Dog
chips.
feet smells like corn chips, so feet.
They're wrinkly, we're fashionable, we're just like everybody else, and we are going to escape the park. This ought to be fun. My feet are going to be drenched.
My feet already are.
So this is Florida. You wrap everything you love in plastic, hence the reason why I bought her a raincoat, because I love her. We have plastic for the phones, we have plastic for business cards, we have plastic for everything. And if you come to Florida, you can count on one of two things. One, it being either getting wet, or you feeling like your skin is going to burn off from the humidity. Sunburn. Do you remember whenever we used to have hearse burn? We had a hearse, an 84 Cadillac hearse. And Jessica would always get burnt on one part of her body.
Hearse burn.
She calls it hearse burn.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
Good old days.
Good old days. We're getting old.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always